Welcome back, everyone, to River and Sea, where I am searching for searchers. Hold on, that looks like a searcher right over there. He is. Looks close to the ground and searching for something. So, we'll search for searchers, and then we need to search for a sword of high quality to find out whose sword that could be. Somebody apparently lost their sword, and that's of course assuming it hasn't been stolen or anything like that. Well, I guess it has been stolen by that orc, but where that orc got it from, we don't know. Whether it was spoils from battle or some other thing, probably spoils from battle, but whether somebody dropped it or some other problem, we don't know. Now, I need to head out and see if I could find whoever stole that sword. How about... here it is, above his station. This looks like an encampment of some sort. And based on the style, I'm going to assume that it's run by orcs. Based on the occupants, I think that's the case. Let's see if anyone here has a particularly interesting looking sword. Now, where we're going to find somebody of such, I do not know. And you? Jabbity jab. Oh. Do I have to wipe out this entire camp? Well, maybe I don't have to. But it's always an option, right? All we have to do is check around everywhere. Make sure there are no orcs around here who are wielding weapons above their station. Find the orc wielding a stolen sword and take it from him. That's the way it's worded. How do we know it was stolen? Well, because we know... Okay. I suppose one could, in theory, say that maybe he purchased it. I don't know. I suspect if the only way an orc usually purchases something is with blood. How about back? Oh, hold on. That looks like an orc with a particularly interesting looking sword. Well, yeah. Don't go around trying to use fancy swords if you can't use them effectively. As I'm passing near Monstig's camp in order to go and search for those saddlebags and water, let's deliver these quests. Here you go.
I do not need to know what they were looking for to be glad they have not found it.
You did well, Pine-Sea. Keep aiding my man. What is good for Rohan is good for all people of the land. Well, not necessarily follows, but in this case, I will have to agree. Now, yes, above the station.
Ah, you did it. I will hold on to the sword for now.
It brings joy to my heart to know that orc will no longer wield the stolen sword. Now, who did he steal it from, I wonder? Wilfred takes the blade and examines it carefully. I would say it's from Gondor, though it doesn't have much in the way of ornamentation. I will hold on to it for now. It could use a good cleansing. Perhaps I will drink orc blood again, as if was intended to do so. Thank you, Pine-Sea, for wresting it from the clutches of the orc, and you have restored a measure of the blade's dignity. All right, and I'll keep a lookout for the blade's owner.
You do not think I remained here in idleness, do you? Because I did not.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, oh, I went hunting as well, but I did not hunt stag or elk or fowl. Nay, my hunt was for the foes of my people, the orc and the uruk. Wow, I was hunting for the same thing. I was searching for searchers. In the woods, I found two such creatures discussing a recent battle. I thought that they spoke of the orc ambush that troubled this very camp, but then they spoke of a mighty hero that cut down dozens of their members. At that moment, I leapt from the concealing bushes and slew them, shouting, "To your sorrow he returns!" Afterwards, I decided they probably spoke not of me, but of someone else. There is another glade to the far southeast of here, at a narrow place between the cliffs and the great lake. That might be the one to which they spoke. Go there and see what there is to see. I want to know what happened to the hero that's even mightier than Wilfrid. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mightier even than Wilfrid. There's the waterfall. Now, I presume I need to collect the water from as close to the waterfall as I can get, so as not to be polluted by the bodies of the orcs. There we go. Now, speaking of orcs, hold on there. All right. Now, let's go and find those saddlebags. I'm a little south of the saddlebags, but I also need to check on that stray arrow to see if anything happened to that, and I could swing by and pick up the saddlebags on my way back. Now, let's see if I can find the orc body and the arrow. Ooh, well, there's an orc body right over there. See what's in here. Before the entrance of a dark cave lies the body of a fallen orc. Oh, it seems it has succumbed to its wounds before reaching the safety of the cave mouth. Embedded in its leg you find a red-fletched arrow. This must be Loltak's prized arrow. Oh, alright, so I will take that. And I guess I'll investigate that later. First, I better collect those saddlebags and return to Monsig's camp. Here we are at the stream, and oh, what is this? It's a saddlebag. Alright, any more saddlebags around here? Ah! Look at that. Another saddlebag. Now there were two horses, so perhaps that's it? Wait a minute. What's this up here? Ah! A third saddlebag. That should be plenty. Now, let's get this back to Monsig's camp. Oh there, I found your arrow.
You say the orc died in front of a cave entrance?
I'm curious about that entrance. What more can you tell me about it? I really don't know any more about it. I thought I needed to get this arrow to you first.
We don't know what might lie within that cave, but that fleeing orc wanted to get there.
I think that you should go back to the cave mouth and investigate. You should finish helping out around the camp first, of course. I don't want to deprive my friends of your aid, after all. Go investigate the cave once everything here is satisfied and our camp is prepared for whatever the orcs may have in store for us. Alright, so let's see if I can find... Ah, yes, of course. Our friend over here, Rodwolf.
You have done well.
You've done well, and I thank you. You've been a great help to not only me, but to like Masu, Sweetleech, and the other men and horses as well. All right. Well, I think that's it over here, and I think that both the glade and that cave are probably on my way to the lawn of Parthgalen, so we will then head out, check out that cave, make sure there is nothing untoward going on over there, and also we could deal with any orcs we find along the way, and maybe we could find that glade. Ah, here it is. Now, let's see what's inside. I better be prepared just in case there are a band of orcs in there or something like that. I don't see any orcs, but I do see a man over here. What would he need? Hello?
Oh, I did not see you approach, but here you are.
Ah, well now, a mariner, is it not? It is, yes. Ah, you're most welcome. Change from the orcs, I must tell you true. Yes, there is no shortage of those creatures down here, and they are interfering with my studies and my enjoyment of this journey both. Oh, with your help, I imagine that they will be less of a problem, right? Oh, my companions are all still above ground and are unavailable to help. I cannot imagine Rodwin even realizes that I'm missing. Ha ha! Oh, perhaps she is the one who is missing. Yes, that sounds much more reasonable. Rodwin. Okay.
Orcs and insects. Insects and orcs.
If I were studying either orcs or insects, this cave network would be the dream come true, but sadly, I am not. My studies are more esoteric than those trivialities, but they are endangered by the dangers of this place. Oh, my friends have a camp near the grassy lawn of Parthgalen, if you know where that is, and they have decided the orcs in the east wall are too dense for us to proceed northwards. I left them to discuss what they're going to do next and found my way to these caves. Why not explore them while we determine the next course of action? I learned quickly that the water is very treacherous. Try not to fall into it because you'll not be coming back out. Oh, I entered this cave network from what must have been the southernmost entrance, and from my explorations it appears that there are 3 entrances to the network, as well as 3 side tunnels. Explore these 3 side tunnels and tell me what you find, and I will reward you with the twin gifts of knowledge and of gratitude, and perhaps a more monetary gift as well. Right, okay, so explore the 3 chambers off the tunnel. Orcs and insects. So, his friends were at the lawn at Parthgalen. Well, I suppose I'll be meeting them at some point. First, let's go and check out the passages. And here's the first one. I'm going to make a guess that there are orcs this way. I don't know why I'm thinking that, but I just get that impression. I guess I just have this instinct or something. Well, let's go and find out if this guess is in any way correct. And I am sure that that does support my hypothesis. You make a note of the Moria orc present in this room for Asterian's map. Okay. Well, I might as well deal with a couple of them, so that there be fewer orcs that interfere with him. Then I shall go and continue on with my scouting. The stream does certainly seem to be swift. Probably Probably not something I should be trying to swim. Definitely not something I should be trying to swim. Alright. Now, let's see if I can find any sign of... No, that is definitely not the side passage he was talking about. Head down here. Look all along the way. Ah! Here we are. He did say something about insects. Gribbig, it looks like. Or at least that's going to be my assumption for now. Yep, Gribbig. You make a note of the Gribbig presence in this room on the map. Let's deal with this thing. There you go. Just a few fewer to worry about. See, going above and beyond my duty, right? All I said was I was going to do a scout, and I'm dealing with a few of them as I go through. That appears to be one of the exits. I came in one. Alright, let's head on down this way. I think I might have missed the other one as I was coming through the previous areas. Now let's see if I could find the last of these passages. And oh no, actually that's the final exit over there. Alright. Did I miss the last? Actually, is that going up? Oh, okay. It's a little bit more vertical than I expected. Alright, what do we have here? Well, obviously orcs rather than insects. Unless, of course, insects came in and took over from the orcs and are planning to stage an invasion from here, but... Okay, they look like Mordor orcs. Underwall orc. They're under the wall. You note of a large orc presence on Esteron's map. Okay. You have found a chamber full of orcs from Moria beneath the east wall. Yep. I think that's safe to say that I've successfully done that. I guess we go back to Esteron. Ah, here he is. Hello there. Finish my map.
I have decided. I shall name this tunnel system the Underwall.
The Underwall. That's right, because it's under the east wall. Haha, very clever, isn't it?
Do you think you could pick some of those glowing flowers for me?
You mentioned glowing flowers in the corners of some of the side passages. I am very interested in these. Do you think you'd pick some of them for me? They may have useful properties. Glowing flowers. Glowers. Yes, glowers, Piney. Glowers of the Underwall. Get me some of these glowers, friend, so that I can study them. You will find them in the corners of the side passages that you scouted earlier. Alright, fine. I will see if I can find 6 of these glowers. I'm going to be doing glowering alright, that's for sure. Let's see what we've got here. Well, I suppose I'm going to have to kill a couple more orcs as I go after them. Either that or I could just glower at them and they'll run away. Oh. No. Oh, here we go. It's a glower. Okay, good. I mean, I'm hoping they're the right flowers because he did say look for glowing flowers in the underwall. Okay, we'll try this. Okay, good. All right, perfect. Any more in here? Well, maybe I'll just have to wipe out the orcs. And in that way, I will find all the flowers I need. Looks like I've searched every spot in this particular cave. I found 3 of them. Well, I guess we'll just have to go to the insect cave to get more. Hang on. Isn't there something glowing back there? Well, at least it gives me an excuse to kill a few more orcs, right? We can't give up an opportunity like that. Now let's check the insect cave to see if there are any over here. Ah! There's one over here, and I think we should make an even half dozen. So let's see if we can find one more of these. Sure they could be here somewhere. Well, there's certainly plenty of bugs in the area. I always know these are the most dangerous ones to worry about. Ah! There we go. One more glower, then we could deliver these. Oh. There you go. One less problem to worry about. Here are your glowers.
Well, these are just glister shade. Their only special property is that they glow.
Yeah, right. I did say that I saw glowing flowers. Well, maybe not as common as that, but close to it. Their only special property is that they glow. They do absolutely nothing else. I suppose they are fine if you want to attract attention, but I have collected much more interesting things than these throughout my storied past. Well, thanks anyway. But one thing, I have noticed that you are not using the name Underwall for these tunnels. I think that you should. It is a good name, and I would like you to use it. You can also call these flowers glowers if you would like.
I have determined from where these orcs came.
Oh? Yes, while you were away, I did some research, and I have determined where the orcs came from. They are from Moria, deep beneath the Misty Mountains. According to conversations that I overheard while examining the moss that grows down here in the underwalls, they came to this place by following a trail of some kind. I do not know what they were following, but it sounds like they skirted some elf woods. Lothlorien, I guess. That has to be the Goldenwood. Okay, he knows that. I haven't heard so much about. It is no wonder that they avoided it, but I am surprised that they have come this far from Moria in pursuit of their prey. It is only right that these orcs be sent back to Moria. If you find one of their leaders, challenge him and combat him and defeat him and send a message to his underlings. Right, I'll send a message. Special delivery. A very pointed special delivery. Ah, that must be the leader up there. All right, let's go and challenge the leader. Maybe he'll run away. You led us on a bloody chase, Riverhead. But now it's the end of the road for you, and me and my boys will bring you back to Moria in pieces. You were right to abandon your wizard on the bridge. You would have died with him if you had stayed and fought instead of running away and hiding in the elf woods. But now we've found you, and it's the end for you. I think he mixed me up with another hobbit. Well, you led us on a pretty chase. Now you're dead. One dead orc captain.
You did it. That's a good job.
I don't know what that orc was talking about, Piney. Maybe he thought you were someone else. It doesn't matter now, I suppose. Well, thank you for all your help. I don't need anything else right now, so you can just let yourself out. The southernmost exit from the underwall should leave you right near the camp where my companions are established. If you would like to help them, as you have helped me, well, I suppose that would be a good idea, though I do want to check out that glade, and I think that might be easier.
You did it. That's a good job.
Yes, Dennis decided you should go to Hestil's camp and see if you can help my friends and their problems. They do have a lot of problems. They're camped in Parthgalen, a grassy lawn to the southeast of here, by a small stream that runs by a larger lake in the east wall. All right, but rather than take the southern exit, I am going to take this one because I need to go and check out that other glade where there was some question about a great hero. And that's what we're going to do in the next episode of River and Sea.